Hi there everyone, and welcome back to another very interactive chess game from the chess history. In this chess game we have Helmer, an unknown chess player with the white pieces, and his opponent is Josef Emil Krejcik, an Austrian chess master who was mostly active in around 1910s until 1930s. A strong enough chess player for his time. So I would like to show a very interactive, beautiful, fun chess game. So in this chess game, the unknown chess player, Helmer, by the way, this chess game was played in Vienna in 1917. So, okay, Helmer starts the game with d4. And we have knight to f6. Is it going to be the Indian defense, the king's Indian defense? Well, Josef Emil Krejcik played e5, and what is this move? This is Budapest defense or the Budapest gambit. So it is accepted. This is not popular in nowadays at top level chess competitions. And then, so it gives white some advantage and it is not very logical. But around 1920s it was very popular. And now it is black to move. Knight to g4, which is the most common move in this position. Knight to e4 is also possible, but we have knight to g4 by Emil Krejcik. And white played a bad move, f4, and this is not a move. This is very bad, of course, as you can see. It weakened the king side. It weakened the king very badly. In this position, what are the other options if this ever happens to you? As white, you can play bishop to f4. This is very logical. Of course, developing is always logical, and this is known as the Rubinstein variation of the Budapest defense or the Budapest gambit. So Rubinstein's defense is this. And Rubinstein popularized bishop to f4, and Alexander Alekhine popularized e4. So this is the Alekhine variation of Budapest defense. And if knight takes on e5, okay, giving up the pawn, but white has strong pawn center, as you can see. And the third option is knight to f3. This is also quite logical, and this is Adler variation of Budapest defense, only for the records, okay? But after knight to g4, f4, which doesn't make any sense, bishop to c5, and as you can see, attacking and how to defend. Defending like this, which looks awkward, developing the knight at the edge of the board. But now black played a very exciting move, which was not completely logical. He played knight takes on h2 and getting rid of, so he's planning to check and getting rid of the pawn, so white is not going to be able to push the pawn and block the queen. So rook takes check and white king is running around, so you can't block, of course, this is the only move. And then d5, and this idea is very simple actually, liberating the bishop, opening the bishop, and attacking the defender of the f-pawn, developing the queen and simply chopping the knight off, and what is defending on f4. So queen takes on h3, queen takes on f4, that's check, and this is also forking king and the bishop, so what else? We have king to c2, queen takes on f1. And if king to e1, this is not a very good idea because of queen takes on c1, and that's checkmate. Okay, so queen takes on f4 and the king is running around still. Queen takes on f1, white played a good move, checking the king, but the follow-up is not very good. You have to develop this little devil. We have queen takes rook, being greedy. Bishop to g5, always developing moves is better, usually, most of the time. So if f6, then e takes on f6, g takes on f6, and after queen takes rook, as you can see, black is falling apart, black's defense is falling apart, and if queen takes on e2, knight to d2, and well, you can't develop the knight for attacking the king because of boom, and black is in big trouble actually in this position. So queen to c8, king to e7, and then being greedy and capturing the rook. But black played queen takes on e2, bishop to d2, and now knight to c6 is possible because of rook takes on h7 is not on the cards. So this is also attacking the queen. So we can say that there is double threat, both attacking the queen and at the same time threatening to attack the king. So capturing the rook, and black is attacking the king, so knight to b4, and white is in big trouble. We have king to b3. If king to c1, then this is getting checkmated. And if king to c3, getting checkmated in one move. But after knight to b4, we see a very beautiful king hunting. Check, check, only move, and then bishop to b6, check, mate. What a fantastic, amazing chess game. So the Budapest Gambit worked very well for Josef Emil Krejcik. So Budapest Gambit is not all that bad. Of course, you can play the Budapest Gambit actually in blitz, in speed chess games, if you know what you are doing, and if your opponent doesn't know what he or she is doing, they can be in big trouble actually in speed chess games. So okay, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time with more interactive, beautiful chess games. Take care and bye bye.